One thing that stood out to me when you look at the score sheet is you see two players in Casey and Cormier who didn't score that had two assists, and then all the goals were scored by different guys, neither whom were those two. Is spread out offense the key to winning for this team? Is that part of your identity?
Well, it's definitely going to be. We've talked a lot about secondary scoring and getting scoring through at the depths of our lineup, and that was on display last night. And for us to have any success, that's what's going to have to be continuing on this season.
And obviously a big night for Justin Gill. He gets a goal and an assist. Maybe a player people don't know a lot about. Tell us about Justin.
Justin came in last year as an underage, and quite frankly, we didn't have him penciled into a spot, but he had a terrific training camp and highly competitive kid. He's a big kid, kind of put some size in our lineup that we were maybe lacking, and he plays a really robust physical style, and when he gets into the game physically, the skill element starts to come, so it was nice to see him get some success early in the season. It's a big year for him.
Now, I talked to Jake Grimes about this last week. It never gets old seeing a player score his first goal. A couple of instances for you guys with that last night. But to me, a great story was Brendan McCarthy gets his first goal, and Brett Budgell's the guy that picks up the puck. Tell us about that connection.
Yeah, very nice. Budget's been pushing for Brendan for a couple of years, quite frankly, to get him in here, and we had a need this year for some veteran bodies. With the lack of imports being here, we decided we didn't want to go young. We'd rather go with an older player. So we brought Brendan in at the end of training camp. Couldn't play last week because we hadn't got his release done, but always nice to see a guy have success, and then a childhood friend who's been really his biggest advocate here to get the puck. So it was a nice moment for him, and nice to see Ben Boyd, another rookie, get his first. And that's part of the fun of our job, is to see these kids big smiles on their face. And again, whether you're 19 or whether you're 17, it's a pretty special moment.
Yeah, going back to Brendan, you've been coaching for a while, and there's so much emphasis in the room on the rookie-veteran dynamic. How does a player who's in his first year in the league but is 19, where does he fit in that situation?
Well, I think he's probably still trying to find his way. He's got a quiet maturity about him that you would expect out of your older players, yet he understands it's his first year. So I think his relationship with Budgell helps. And then, again, he's kind of a quiet, unassuming guy, so he tends to blend into the mix pretty easily.